Oh, let me guess. Let me guess who this is. Hello and welcome in. Welcome to our open discussion today on what is in our skies. Does anybody have any idea? I'm going to give a little roll call before we get going and we start the discussion. So if you leave a comment, I like to call your name out and thank you individually for coming by. So welcome in. Leave a comment so I can welcome you. Want to say hi? Hey, Misty, how you doing, hon? KJ, hello, how are you? Welcome in. I'm going to take some time and just welcome everybody in. Yay, I'm glad you got your new phone. That's great. I got mine last week. You got yours this week. Funny. Hey, look at me. I have another Amazon box. Oops. We'll do that, okay? We'll do that. Just like that. Yep, the stockings and the big snowflake is back up. Hello, Iflin, how are you? Jason, hello, welcome in. We'll give it a few more minutes. I want to welcome everyone in. Hit the like button as you come in. leave a comment, hit like. I'd like to welcome you in, and then in a couple more minutes, we'll start our discussion. Who, me? Nah, I'm not yawning. Sometimes if I get cold, I yawn. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate it. Today we're going to talk about what's in our sky. So it's very interesting, everything that's going on. It's another cold one in New England. It's 30 degrees, very cold. Hey, Jason. What do you think is in our sky? There's been sightings of dozens of drones. It started out over New Jersey. Seems to have grown. And these aircraft, or they're calling them UFOs. Now, I don't think they're UFOs as in from outer space. It's just that they don't know what they are, so they literally are unidentified flying objects, but they're not the kind that we think they are. So what do you think is up with all the drones? They're also in Tennessee, Georgia, I think Wyoming, Oregon, and Connecticut. They seem to be going in neighborhoods, like residential areas, and just scoping out. I don't. Now, our government is saying they don't know what they are. If you watch any of those hearings this week, you could clearly see that the officials who were saying that they don't know what they are, clearly they were lying. They had this guilty look on their face. They were trying not to say too much. You could tell that they were watching their words. Yeah. Now, I heard, and this is only speculation, I heard that there is a mothership, an Iranian mothership off the coast that carries the drones, and they're going back and forth off the ship. So they're launching from the ship, and that's where they're going back. And to me, basically, they're like terrorizing people. This morning, I also heard that, again, I don't know for sure. I also heard that Vladimir Putin gave out a warning to all Russian nationals who are in the United States to flee the country immediately. So something is definitely going on. Russia, China, and Iran are like the Three Musketeers. So we don't know what's going to happen. Somebody in our country knows something and they're not saying. They've been in our airspace. They've been tailing Coast Guard ships. I don't understand how this administration can even allow that. Yeah, it's going to be the start of it. I mean, if they belong to us, just say so to put us at ease a little bit. Ramstein, where's that? An Air Force base? They're all over the place. They're in Australia now. They're just flying all over the place. But if they're our drones or our aircraft, whatever it is, Just say, they're just doing basic maneuvers. They're doing drills. Like, say something so we don't get afraid. It's like they want us to be scared. And Biden did this. I'm sorry, he did this by getting us involved with Ukraine and Russia. And he just keeps giving money and giving equipment and giving money and giving equipment. And we have people in our country starving. The people in North Carolina don't get anywhere near what the illegals are getting. The guests that cross the border, they're not getting all this money that we're sending over to Ukraine. Yeah, he definitely, there's definitely something wrong with him. Definitely. But the thing is, when you think about whoever is behind this, okay? Whether it's somebody from the Obama administration or Biden or whoever, whatever ABC, alphabet, soup agency it could be from, whatever they're doing, okay? If they started this and they don't care and they're not defending us and they're not taking any action, what about their families? Don't they care? I don't understand it. I mean, is it me? Now, President-elect Trump said that we should, eliminate them while they're in the sky. And that's what we should be doing. We have an invasion on the ground by the newcomers coming in, and now our airspace is being invaded. Yeah, but you know what, Misty? How long can they? I don't know. I don't know. So what do you guys think they are? What do you think their purpose is? What country do you think they're from? What is it you think they're going to do? I just would love to have a discussion. And you guys leave comments and it might enlighten me. I'd love to know what everyone thinks. This is really, really scary. We don't know, are these things carrying chemicals or some kind of poison? If they're a foreign identity, if are they spying us? This is just as weird as the white balloons from China. They could be spy drones, I just don't know. It used to be if you crossed our airspace or any of our borders or got into U.S. waters when you weren't supposed to, you were eliminated. The president would give the orders to have that vehicle eliminated. Oh, of course. Of course they are. Now, if they are our own, it would make sense that they would be wanting to do something before January 20th. Anything to disrupt. Now, they said, I heard, allegedly, that they are scoping out the grid and the refineries. They're all along the coast. They're going to different Navy bases. I know it, Misty. They don't care. But that's how it's been for the last 12 years. The only relief we had was the 4 years that Trump was in. And even that they tried to ruin. And you know why we all had to stay home. Well, they are the government and they are not here to help us. So just keep your head on swivel, guys. Just keep stocking up water, supplies to cover windows and cracks if you have to, medication, food, hygiene products, disposable products. Find a way to grow some food indoors. I mean, if you have to turn your basement into a hothouse, do so. Or if you have to have one room that you can grow food in with some heat lamps, and just gotta you just gotta prepare in every possible way you can. Solar panels, any kind of solar anything, I guess would be good right about now. Oh, it's always something. No, me neither. I thought we were safe, we figured Trump got elected again and we would be good, but they could be thinking of a way to stop anything from being shipped into us too. The solution to that would be stop making everything in the United States again. Do you know how cheap it would be as opposed to shipping it from other countries? And the quality would be a whole lot better. So, Misty, you said that they're in Germany too, right? I know that they're in Australia. And the thing is, there are some sheriffs, some law enforcement, some military taking pictures, taking videos. They know what they're talking about. They're telling everybody what they see. And yet, the people in power are telling them that that's not what they saw. You're wrong. We don't know what they are. Well, if you don't know what they are, how do you know they're not a threat? They need to come clean and give us some peace of mind. I find it hard to believe that Amazon's got all those drones out there dropping off packages. These things, when you start to track them, they go black and they disappear into the sky. And then they go back and they land again in the ocean on a ship. Yeah, we should. We should demand more information. I mean, I think the smart thing would be, I mean, hey, we're always on our phones, right? Everybody, while you're sitting on your phone, look up who your congressional members are. Who are your representatives? And don't email them, call their office, drive them insane. Get your friends to call. If every person got one person to call and tell them that we demand answers. Exactly. They're not following them. They're not tracking them. They're just letting them come in and do whatever they want. So they either really don't care or they're ours and they're not saying. And I just think they should say. Just saying. Misty, have you seen anything in Texas? I'm not sure. I think someone said that they were in Texas. I'm not sure. I don't want to say because I don't know. It just seems very strange to me. How people could just out and out lie to the American people. You could just see the looks on their faces, like you could tell they didn't want to lie. I think they want to blab what they know, but they can't. Well, you're lucky. They are at a Navy base in Connecticut. They are up and down the East Coast. They're in the Atlantic and our ocean. Honestly, I can't wait for January 20th. Five weeks. 5 weeks, and we're all set. No, that's good. I hope they don't get there either. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry, but any war that happens between two other countries, unless they've attacked our embassy or holding American citizens hostages, or we need to stay out of it. That's my opinion. Do you ever hear of Italy getting involved in anything? You know, let these other countries, let them fight it out. It's not our problem. They don't come running to our rescue. It just gets me really upset. Just stay out of it. It doesn't involve us. And I hate to say this, but I think we all should start living life like each day is the last day, because we just don't know. No, we don't. President Z over there from Ukraine, honest to God, I mean, he just goes from one country to another begging. He's like on a perpetual GoFundMe tour. That's literally what he's doing. I mean, you can only help so much. We got people here starving, people losing their homes and their jobs, people that are sick, the elderly that still have to work just so they can keep them up with the bills. That's not even extra money. That's just to cover the bills. And these folks should have been retired at 60, 65, 62, and they're still working. And then the government went and gave Social Security a huge raise, 2.5%. Ain't that special? So what's the elderly supposed to do with that? A 2% raise. You know what happens when you get a raise on Social Security? The cost of your Medicare goes up. So they're going to be taking it out of their check. They're going to be taking more out. So what good is this 2.5% raise? I just don't understand it. Okay, Misty, thanks for coming by. You know my lives are only 30 minutes anyway, so thanks for your support. You did a great video today. I really enjoyed listening to everything. Boy, you are a brave person. Okay, so who's the one person that's in here? I had a bunch in here before. But you know, it's funny because when I go off the live, it's like I've had over like 100 views, so that's pretty cool. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who comes on my channel, watches my videos, comes to my lives. But this is a discussion I really think we need to have, so we need to talk about it. It's making me very uneasy. Well, all I could do is, or all we can do is just stay alert and keep prepping. Keep doing what you got to do for survive. This really is, I think this is going to end up being a survival situation. And you got to grow a backbone, and you got to do things that you're not comfortable with. You're going to have to build up some perseverance, strengthen up your backbone. This is not going to be pretty. If this turns out to be what most of us think it's going to be, it is not going to be pretty. And the perfect time until they're doing this like right around Christmas. You know, like let us have our Christmas, you know? Just leave us alone. No one knows what's going to happen with this. No one knows uh, much of anything. We just know that it can't be good. Whatever this is cannot be good. This is not a good thing. So if you do watch the replay, let me know in the comments what you think is in our skies and why do you think they are there. As always, folks, thank you so much for coming by the live. I'll be back later on, probably with another live video, and I will give a notice ahead of time. If you have any special topic that you'd like to discuss in a live, please leave it in the comments below. And we will do our best to make sure that we give you what you want. As far as some content once in a while, I want to make sure that my viewers and my fabulous followers are supported and appreciated. And I can only do that if I know what it is you guys like. Then I know what kind of content to put out there. But you know that my channel is about me and my place, so it can vary from day to day. And you know what? In my place, I am here today at home wondering what the heck is in our skies. So I have a lot of different interests, a lot of different hobbies and things going on, and I like to share that all with you. And unfortunately, what's in our skies flying around there is one of the things that I'm dealing with today. I just don't feel very comfortable with it. So I thank you for coming on and leaving comments, and the chat was great. Thank you for smashing the like button and your support. And I will catch you guys on my next video. I love you. If you don't come back, if I don't see you at my next live, have a great day. Stay safe and look both ways.